On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC-1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team.
Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. Be our love. Go Tigers.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you.
Wait. Before I go any further, hey, if you haven't done so already, make sure you get some of that cat head vodka and get down with KC-1400. Hey, go over there and sponsor with them guys, man. Go ahead, pitch in, tell a friend, tell them, come on. Make sure you get you some of that cat head. Hey, go support KC-1400. Get you some of that cat head vodka for real.
What's up, everybody? Happy hump day, man. Happy hump day. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Shout out to Coach, man. Coach always, I like that little tidbit. I had to add that to the intro. We back at it. Make sure you hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. Got a lot to touch on. Brother Poe, how you doing, man? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Hopefully y'all had a good day. Listen, for all those that are in the path of this ice storm, take it serious, man. Go get your water. Go get whatever you're going to need. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold in the South, man. So I'm going to stay on this side of the world and try to avoid that. Got back in today. And I'm going to sit down for a minute. So excited about tonight's show. That long sleeve is hard. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. You know, I'm going to get back. We're going to start back dropping that. All the bread gone, man. Bread, water, everything. Man, you got to, milk, everything. You got to stock up, man. Got to stock up. Let me see who in this chat, man. See who is in this chat. Again, KT Dub. What up, birthday boy? What it do, brother? What's up, man? Pacific Code, how you doing? New member, who that is? William Carr, hey, man, appreciate you. I think I've seen you on the channel before. You might be renewing, but hey, as always, we appreciate all of our channel members. Thank you for being a channel member. Hey, Earl, man, happy birthday, brother. 71. My goodness, man, you are 1 year above what the good Lord has promised all of us in this life, man. So you are blessed beyond measure, man. 10. You 10 plus 1. Hey, man, happy birthday to you, Brother Earl. Hey, man, as always, thank you for tuning into the channel. Appreciate everybody that tunes in to the channel that's live. Shout out to all of the supporters, all of our channel members, all of our collective members, all of our brand ambassadors, all of our haters, everybody, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Everybody that's been a part of the platform. We still consider you family and friends. What it do, baby? What it do? Let's see who's out here. Hey, Miss Bunny. How you doing? It's my good buddy right there. Big Lord, what's up, baby? Good to see you, brother. Brother Freddie, how you doing, man? Haley, Timothy Poe. Hey, appreciate you, Brother Poe. Shout out to Auto Masters, our channel sponsor, man. Appreciate all that you do. Brother Willie, how you doing, man? Aqua, hey, how my niece doing? Our niece, rather. Jay, what's up, brother? Goku. BJ, what's up, brother? Let's see, Miss Act Right, Kevin Dent, Kate Easy, what's happening, baby? Yes, indeed, man. Mike Brooks, man, it's all love. Mr. Nissa, how you doing? Well, man, let's get it started, man. Listen, happy birthday to you again, brother. Got a lot to touch on today, man. Gonna be a pretty good show, I think. And then we'll open it up, man. I want to hear from you guys. If you guys had a chance to go to the fundraiser on Saturday, man, I want you to come up. 06, what it do? Happy birthday, what it do? She is doing well. KC, thanks for asking. No problem, man. No problem at all. No problem at all. Look, man, we're just navigating through this month of January. We're gonna finish up strong, and then we're gonna get the we're gonna start that thing. We're gonna kick this thing off in February, man. Getting these we're probably gonna have a guest every week, starting on every Wednesday. So just kind of gearing up, getting back into the flow of things. And we'll go from there. What's up, bro? Hey, man, y'all say hello to my brother, man. That's my big brother, man. Big brother Tim, man. Y'all see the last name. What's up, bro? Love you, baby. What it do, man? What's going on, Pops? Hey, man, my dad's birthday was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. No, what's the day? No, it was yesterday. My bad, Daddy. Yeah, it was yesterday. I was just at his house yesterday, man. I'm talking about the time it get a little weird, man. When you love you too, bro. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you, man. Good seeing you, bro. We went to our sister's birthday was. Man, it's had a lot of birthdays. My daughter's birthday was on Friday. Our sister's birthday was on Sunday. We went by mom's house to go see sis. Sis turned the big 50, big 50. We appreciate that. We celebrate that. And then Monday was KT Dub's birthday. That's whose birthday it was Monday. It was my brother KT Dub. And then on Tuesday was Pop's birthday, man. So still got some more birthdays, still got some more birthdays. Still got some more birthdays, for the rest. And January is a busy month. It's an expensive month, very expensive month, man. But we celebrated. Hello, brother Tim. Hey, man, but appreciate it, man. So look, I'll start here. I'll start here. We're gonna slow walk this thing, and then, like I said, we'll do our typical 2, and then we'll get out your way. First and foremost, man. What's been on my mind, the biggest thing is just this weather. Being able to get out of Jackson and get back to the West Coast and get settled in, get situated. And, man, I'm going to sit down for a minute. We've been working extremely hard. The collective, we had it's just been a lot going on this month with recruiting. The portal opened up. We signed over. We got 21 brand ambassadors that we've signed thus far. Well, that we're anticipating partnerships with. As you guys see, if you're following our social, we rolled out the majority of our brand ambassadors that are returning from last year, guys that we have great partnerships with. We wanted to extend those partnerships, and we're blessed to be able to do that for them. And we're also looking to partner with some former, some Tigers that was on the roster as well. But we have a strategy in place. I know a lot of guys want to be a part of what we're doing, and we wish we could. But that's going to be hinged on Tiger Nation, man. So Tiger Nation, if you want to, we can go big now. You just got to keep supporting what we're doing. You got to sign up, go for gold. We're going to talk about that tonight. That's important though, because we're going to make it look good now, because it is good. What we're doing is Black excellence on display. It's it's next level. You know what I'm saying? It's HBCU excellence. It's Jackson State excellence. This is legendary stuff that we're doing, man. So we're not gonna take light on it. We're not gonna just skim over and act like it ain't nothing. It's a major deal. So when you really get into just the month of January, right, and how we set our season up in this month, the portal opened up on January the 2nd. The coaches hit the ground. Trying to recruit the best possible talent we could, because we had a major void with a lot of exits, man. With a lot of the kids not getting the JUCO year, not that injunction did not carry over into 2026. So a lot of those young men, their football career is pretty much over. But nevertheless, that left us with a big old hole and a big gap that we had to fill within the roster, and the coaches did a fantastic job of that. We did our part to try to help and assist and aid in that capacity. And man, we're proud of what we were able to do, and we're going to actually introduce those new brand ambassadors starting in February. So the returning ambassadors, returning players that sign, and we're going to talk about each one of them tonight. We're going to show them tonight. We're going to talk. It's been a great thing. It's been a great process. We've changed our processes. I'm not gonna get into all that stuff, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to share that we changed our processes. We've taken this thing one step at a time. We've gotten even more organized. We've gotten even tighter with what we do in our operations. What up, brother Greg? How you doing, Doc? But that's how this thing has gone. You know, like I said, we bunch of birthdays, but then we had our annual football fundraiser, which is going to be a January thing, right? Every January, we rolling into our right before MLK weekend. You know, the MLK weekend, we're looking to try to have that fundraiser. And we're going to continue to build on that. If you guys were there, you guys look good. So listen, I have a ton of photos, just still trying to work through the content. Man, I don't know. I may just share, if you're in the chat and I know you personally by name, I probably just take any photos that I have and send them to you. If you want to do what you do with it, what you choose to do with it. I want to thank brother ASVP and his team. Y'all saw Austin them do the big photo shoot. You see he got a big team, man, and they do what they do. Love to see how much everything has gone. Hey, man, you know what, Jason? Hey, man, how you doing, brother? Hey, this is one of our brand ambassadors when we first got started, Jason. This thing done come a long way, man. We still working. You know how we do, man. So, you know, I have a motto, man. My motto is simple. Every year we got to elevate in its capacity. Elevation sometimes means it can be elevation by subtraction, right? But it can also be elevation through the streamlining of the processes. We got to grow, man. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for that, bro. You know, the work is not in vain. It's a lot of work, man. But one of the, you know, if you catch me offline, I can really talk into, you know, the things that we're doing, man, and how we're looking to grow this thing. We may not have the money that the big schools have, but we will have the aesthetics. We will have a great product, man. This thing is going to be awesome. It's not going, if I'm touching it and got my hands on it and Dub and all those that's a part of this thing, we're not short stepping, man. You know what I mean? And it's going to continue to elevate. We're going to continue to get resources. We're going to continue to work hard at this thing and continue to do things that drive membership, that drive support. And it's okay. Brother Cuba, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Missed you out there in the Berg, man. But we'll see you. We coming your way. We coming back to Hazelhurst this year. We coming back down to Hazelhurst this year. So let's go ahead and start working on that, man. Let's go ahead and start working on that. We coming back down that way. But no, man, just kind of keeping along on the thought. We man, it's a very refreshing thing. Listen, a lot of questions, you know, we're making a lot of noise. Folks like, man, what's going on with this? What's up with that? I like when people ask those questions, like, what is this collective about? Well, who's behind it? What they doing? How this work? What that is? We don't mind those questions. We love it because if you're really curious about it, you know, and you're serious about support, you know, we'll draw you in if you're for real, you know. But within everything that you do, you're gonna get a bunch of nosy people who gonna ask a whole lot of questions and they ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna be the same old. You to run around, it's just how it is. But you just kind of gotta weed through that. And I'm used to that because, you know, anybody that knows when it comes to sales, you know what I'm saying, you know, for every 10 no's you get to your next yes. So you just kind of play the numbers and play the percentages and let it do what it do. Had a great call today with AD. Looking to meet with him in athletics very soon. Not sure if the date's gonna fall when we want him to fall because of this ice storm, but we're gonna see how they go. What it do, cool? What it do, baby? How you doing, man? Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you, man, as always. Being a channel member, man. Y'all make sure y'all maintain them channel members. If there are any platinum members out there, man, we still got that platinum chat, y'all. Still got that platinum chat. Come on in the chat. You know, it get a little spicy over there sometimes, but you gotta, you know, you take it with how you want to take it. You get what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I just want to continue along. Just talking about the month thus far. Been a very, very busy month, man. Very busy month. Again, we went to we had our Vicksburg fundraiser, and then we followed that up with the JSU former players meeting. That meeting was held at Jackson State. It was at the WC and Vivian Gordon meeting room at the Walter Payton Complex where the team plays, and that was on Monday. That was on MLK Monday. I'm proud of the turnout that we had. I know usually the way this works, the first one is always the worst one, unless things go south. right? So from that meeting, we've gotten quite a few questions, from some folks like, hey man, what I missed out on, I'm gonna make the next one. And that's kind of what we want, you know what I'm saying? And just so you guys know, this led to a thought. So this is actually going to lead to us creating a former football package on the website for the collective. It'll be solely for JSU former football players. We're going to get organized with this thing because this is what I want to say about this. This is why the meeting was so important, y'all. Oftentimes, we at a tailgate, we run across a former player. We got a lot of disgruntled former players, man. I don't know why you're disgruntled. I don't know why they don't like, whatever. Everybody feel like Jack State owe them something. And I'm going to say to you guys on wax, the same thing I told them in the room. We always got our hand out asking Jackson State. Well, if you know you went to HBCU and we resource strapped, ain't nobody coming to save us. Y'all see the administration steady pulling funds. We just steady happening and affect us. At what point do you have some pride for the institution that you bled for? And I'm not talking about, listen, if you doing all this and that, then we ain't talking about you. Stop getting offended when people speak the real. The only way we're gonna make some progress with this thing is we gotta get uncomfortable. Man, shout out to KT Dub, man. Look, he said some stuff in there. I didn't record that because it got a little, he stepped on some toes. It was some bunions got stepped on, man. But the reality of that is we ain't trying to be offensive. We're trying to prick you in your heart, man, prick you in your mind, man, and get you fired up to want to do something different, man. Anybody can sit on their behind and do nothing and complain. We got to complain about everything. Every former player want a ticket. Everybody think that the school owe them something. My question to them was, when last time you did something for JSU? And that go, who he think he is? I can be whatever you want me to be. You know what I'm saying? As long as there ain't no disrespect, respect given. But when we're talking about an idea of how we can support the institution that we all claim that we love now. Come on now. So if we honing in and raising resources for a prospective sport that you actually played, shame on you. It was a small amount. We saying, listen, all the players that done come through 1400 J.R. Lynn Street that done put that uniform on, all the players that played for Coach Bob Hill, right? Big John Meredith, Rod Page, W.C. Gordon, James Big Daddy Carson, Robert Judd Hughes, right? We're going to skip over that other dude. But if you played for that dude whose name we don't mention, we still need your support. Shout out to Coach Javance Jones, man. I got some content. We're going to drop a little something for y'all to see. I'm just saying. And I'm going to tell y'all the same way we told them. Listen, I understand you might be Tiger Fun. I understand you might be Blue Man. I understand you might be JSU, former football player, alumni, whatever you doing. 80 Club, 1400 Club, whatever. Coach Comedy, my mistake. I stopped there. Coach Comedy, we didn't go. Look, Coach Comedy, Coach Hal Jackson, Coach John Hendry, Coach Tony Hughes, Coach Deion Sanders, Coach T.C. Taylor. All right, let's get past that. All right. The point that I'm making, it ain't got nothing to do with NIL. Has nothing to do with NIL. You mention NIL to somebody? Oh, I do this. Family, NIL, name, image, and likeness, funding is completely different than everything else that you're doing. This is how you got to get creative, and we've done that. And we got something in place, man. We're proud of it. We're going to talk about it tonight, man. We got a lot, man. So I just wanted to just kind of start there, Great meeting, man. Great meeting. Most of everything that I know of was very receptive. It was a great call. And, man, listen, they got fired up in that thing, got the chanting and everything, Shout out to Coach, DC, Coach O, Coach Taylor, you know what I mean? that came and just spoke, man. And we, like I said, we made some progression. We raised a few dollars to make some things happen and to push towards a big goal that we're trying to achieve, you know. And I'm gonna just say this, you know, and I know that the haters be watching and the onlookers will, you know, it is what it is. Y'all better figure out something, because we ain't stopping no time soon. So, and you know, whatever. So what we're doing is we putting that work in, man, and trust me, it's definitely a lot of work. All right, but I'll pause on that and we'll come back to it. Listen, as we get started, you guys know we do a foundation, Friends with KC-1400 Incorporated. Listen, our foundation is Friends with KC-1400 Incorporated. If you want to donate directly to the foundation, you can go to Givelify. You can go to donate via Zelle at Friends with KC-1400 at gmail.com, right? You can do that. But here's the thing, you know, the collective is one thing, the media group is another thing, foundation is a whole other thing. We're gonna cover we got the whole spectrum covered, man, in support with this KC-1400 movement, man, which is owned and appreciated and supported by the community. It's a community brand, y'all. So if you want to do what you got to do, I watch y'all look dressed to kill. I didn't really recognize you with them glasses on, but you were cool. Hey, you know what? I don't wear hats all the time. You know, I took the hat off and put my meta frames on. So I don't wear glasses generally, Ms. Rosa, but I had the metas on because I was recording, trying to get some content. I still got 20/20. I'm blessed to have solid eyes, so no disrespect to anyone that wear glasses, but they do look kind of cool on me, though. I don't want to have to wear glasses, though. I can tell you that now. You know, I have to take them on, take them off. But thank you for that compliment. Yeah, only thing I didn't like was the fact that I really did lose 20 pounds, y'all. But some way, somehow, man, I think I found a pound or two every week that we traveled. I just found it all back. You know what I'm saying? I just found it all back. It found its way and it just stuck to my side. You know, open the jacket up, you see that muffin top. But I'm gonna get it off though. Trust and believe. I'm gonna get that muffin top off, man. But listen, huge shout out to our channel sponsors. We're gonna shout out Cannon, Toyota, Vicksburg, Billy in the crew, Billy, Greg, Clay, all of you guys. Thank them for the support to the channel, man, and what they do. Cannon Nissan, man, huge partner, man. Shout out to Will and all that he does, man, to really support this KC-1400 collective movement. We appreciate you, Will, you and your team, Brother Ron. Man, look, we had some things happening, man. Eating that ham shit. Hey, listen, man, don't be telling everybody what I be doing. Come on, cool. You got to say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I go get that little oyster sampler, you know, a little something gumbo, tuna roasted too, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Woo. Boy, oh boy. Man, I love that place, man. And Zeal. You feel me? But nevertheless, man, let's keep it moving. Auto Masters. Shout out to my brother Timothy Poe. Terrence Miles. These are Jackson State alums, man, that have been rocking with us for a couple of years now, man. Still supporting the channel, and we greatly appreciate you guys, man, for being financial supporters of the platform to help us continue to do what we're able to do, man. So we appreciate them. Listen, we are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. We are almost there. We're less than 100 away. We're going to hit that probably within the next month or so. We're going to keep the thing coming and going, right? But listen, at the bottom of the screen, you see our social media pages. Listen, go to KC-1400 Media Group on Facebook, KC-1400 Collective on Facebook, KC-1400 MG on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, at KC-1400 Collective on Twitter and Instagram, right? Make sure you follow the social media, man. We're dropping a lot of content. Shout out to our matriarch of the channel, our missus of the channel, you know, Miss Kiara, Miss KJ, part of Austin's team in the great photo shoot. Man, she's doing a fantastic job with men's and women's basketball. She worked a fundraiser event. She's chopping up shows. She's going to chop up some of these shows too. I don't be knowing what she's going to post. So I try to be careful with what I say because I know she's going to chop it up and she's going to put it out there. Next thing you know, I look up and get notifications. I don't even know it's out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the cool thing about it. I appreciate her because, oh, man. Yes, sir. Cannon did provide. So shout out to Will, man. Let me tell y'all about my brother Will Payton, man, over there at Cannon Nissan. So he did some awesome things. Shout out to the Capital Grill crew, brother Dwayne Stevens, brother Tim Cornelius. Man, y'all boys don't understand how much we appreciate you guys for being present. Listen, this big crew be at Capital Grill every Sunday watching NFL football. You know, we'll go through there. So they got a couple of drivers, got a couple of big vans. And listen, we had some cat head in that thing. We made it a good time for them. You get what I'm saying? And they got chauffeured from Canton all the way to Vicksburg. Yeah, must be nice. We gotta do something different now. We're gonna do something different next time, Dub, because me and Greg from Greenwood was struggling trying to come back, man. That's why I ain't want to drink no liquor like that. I ain't want to do no drinking because I was like, man, I gotta drive back. Last time we stayed in Vicksburg, but shout out to Will, man, for what he was able to do for those supporters of ours, man. We got another really cool event coming down the pipe, man. We got a comedy and jazz brunch coming up soon. And listen, I ain't gonna tell you when, but just it'll be near around the April time. We're gonna get as close as we can to the blue and white game or during spring ball. But we're gonna keep them coming. We're gonna keep them coming, man. So the beauty of these events is, you know, you will have to get a ticket to come. It's gonna be we're gonna have all our ambassadors there. We're gonna have coaches there. It's gonna be a big thing. We're looking to do within the next few months. So I just want to put that in your ears right now, because we'll start looking for a venue, and we already got our acts already secured. So we're gonna work through that, and it's gonna be a fantastic, great time. Your Raiders give Fernando, yeah, man. I'll talk about that another time. I don't rock with the Raiders right now, man. You know, we ain't got that. You know, I wanted Shador, but you know, Fernando, I don't know if his skill set gonna translate to the NFL game. I don't want to talk about that tonight, but nevertheless, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving now. We're going for gold. Listen, family. How many of you guys in the chat that's watching this show right now? It's 520 plus people looking at me right now. How many of you not signed up for the collective? We got 629, actually, 629 to go. Because we got a shout out to brother Shawty Greens. Shawty really, you know, became a gold member today. And I say that for a reason, because y'all know Shawty, man. Shawty, one of the pioneers of this former player football movement, has been doing so much for so long, trying to keep those guys organized. We had a great call today. He upgraded today. And just wanted to let him, you know, you got former football players that really is supporting. I answered all the questions that he had, so you can fully understand how we were able to do what we do. The guys were able to understand what our role is in recruiting and retention. Man, it was awesome, man. It was a really good time. It's been a really good month for us. It's been really busy, but I got to be honest with you guys, man. I'm happy to just be home and to be able to do the show now. I ain't got to be traveling for a little minute. So, you know, that ice storm going to sit me down for a minute, and I ain't complaining about it. You get what I'm saying? So I get to be home, chill, relax. I'm good, right? And we'll do the show. We'll be back on Friday. Brother Seeley, get ready now. If you're free, we're going to have Brother Seeley on. We'll start the Friday shows back up. And we're going to be back Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. We got to get this thing popping. We ain't slowing down. I don't care what nobody think, how they feel like it's going to go. But the channel going to keep rocking and rolling, man. So y'all stay tuned with that. But listen, if you're watching this show and you listen to the sound of my voice, ask yourself, if you're not part of the collective, ask yourself why. What's holding you back? TJ, what's happening, brother? That's one of our diamond members right there. I know you don't want me to do, but they don't make no difference. Big supporter right there. Appreciate all that you do, brother. Appreciate all that you do. So listen, that's the question. We trying to do some major things. We get super hella aggressive from a football sports standpoint, and then we're gonna start transitioning to other sports. We're trying to touch every single sport that's playing ball in the spring. We want to have some ambassadors as a part of this movement. What's going on, AJ? What's happening, brother? Yes, sir, man. Happy New Year, brother, to you. Man, we got to get active. So we need your support. Hey, we still going for gold. Let's knock out them 30 and let's get into the 500s, man. Let's get into the 500s. I'm ready to get out that 600 count, right? I'm ready to get out of that 600 count. Let's get some goals popping, man. If you haven't signed up for a goal, it's January. Look, tax season right here up on you. You probably can just do a flat lump sum. It's $1,400 a year. It's $1,400 a year. We waste $1,400 a year on just stuff we don't need. At least I do. And I'm just saying, we find that. But listen, if you're talking about changing the game and really being a major contributing factor, listen, trust me, this is the way to go. So we're gonna hit that goal, man. We're gonna hit that goal. We talked about this at the fundraiser. Coach Taylor reiterated what I told him. We're gonna hit $1 million. That's our goal, and we're gonna do it. We reiterated it with the players. you keep speaking that thing and it's gonna come to pass, right? Get the family to contribute. That's right. Hey, listen, all the goal is 2-3 family members get together, put 400 for put 400 each. What is no, that's 600, two, whatever your math is. Y'all divvy it up however you're gonna go. If you get 7 of y'all, all 7 of y'all can just do 200 a pop. You get 7 family members, 200, y'all got a goal. Y'all can go in however you want to go. Now you ain't gonna get with 2 t-shirts now. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all got to figure that part out, so, but nevertheless, man, let's keep it moving. We're going to keep building this thing. We're going to keep going. NIL is the wave, man. That's what I wanted to touch on. And that's what we're going. Please, brother, I finish my, well, if you just started, listen, if you just got finished with making payments, then, y'all got to give us time. There is no automatic button that happens as soon as you stop making payments. So what we do is we do a roundabout. So at the end of each month, we'll run a report and we'll see who's good to go. And appreciate the email because I don't have to go look for you now. I can go straight to you and then I'll send you a link if you're done and we'll go from there. So nevertheless, there you go, brother. Contribute. Ready for football schedule so everyone get them season ticket. That's right, man. We're going to talk about a big event that's coming because you guess what? That season signing day, the schedule will be out. The schedule will be out. We're going to talk about that event, National Signing Day, February the 4th. Mark your calendars. We got a lot of things coming down the pipe in that first week of February. Some of it is unofficial right now. I don't have all the details just yet, but we'll wait till university put that out. But just know we got something big that's brewing the week of February the 4th, okay? The week of February 4th. We got something big that's brewing. So, but nevertheless, man, again, if you look, get you some of that cat head vodka, like Coach said, Greenwood, go Jasco wholesale. If you're in the city of Jackson, you want to re-up on your Greenwood. If you're not, you can go to greenwoodwhiskey.com. You can grab your bottle, keep pushing. We appreciate the support, man. But nevertheless, man, and also Point City Brewing. So listen, the biggest thing about this NIL movement is the fact that we're able to partner with our brand ambassadors and this is the part of the show where I want to transition and start talking about our brand ambassadors that we're going to introduce for the 2026 season. I'm sorry, the 2026 season. So, like I said, every year it's a moving target for us. And if you guys are following us on social, you guys already know who we partner with thus far and who we've introduced to the public as being one of our brand ambassadors, man. It means a lot to us to be able to do this. The only thing that makes me a little sad about this is that there's so many guys on that roster that I love and root for. And I wish I could. I wish we can give a deal to everybody. I really do. That's my, eventually we'll get there one day. You know what I mean? But right now we're not. So we have to be very strategic with who we partner with. And first up, we're going to start with new ambassador, quarterback. Y'all know who this is. Number 11, Brother Jared Lockhart. First up, Jared Lockhart, man. And let's talk about it, man. Jared Lockhart, true freshman, comes in. Y'all saw how the season went. Had a phenomenal season, undefeated record. I think this kid's going to take us to the promised land, man. Good full off season. Get stronger. Get better. Y'all got to keep in mind, Jared came, a little bit about Jared, he came in really in the summer of last season. We had Jacobian goes down, and he was actually, begrudgingly forced into a role where he had to, burn his red shirt and get active, man. And he did do that. He won every game that he started for us. And actually brought us back to win that Grambling game. We just didn't finish the game, man. But let me tell y'all something, man. I feel really good about our team in 2026. It's a little too early to start talking predictions and all that good stuff. But going into this season, like I said, we appreciate Jared for his hard work. And we had a great conversation, great meeting. We love the family. There go Ms. Lockhart in the chat. But everything about our brand ambassadors is big on character, man. Y'all know how this goes, man. But I don't have to say much about this young brother here, man. I think we all know, what now. I think his number gonna change now. We might make a new photo later I think his number gonna change. Listen, I'll be shocked if he ain't wearing number 1 next year. Now I ain't listen. Coming from Charlotte, North Carolina, 6'6". Come on, y'all. You know, Cam Newton favorite. You come on now. Y'all know Cam wore that number 1. So I'm almost certain he probably gonna switch numbers. But nevertheless, we welcome Jared Lockhart to the KC-1400 Collective brand. We want to introduce him and we appreciate him. Now, let me say this. This is true, and this is true name, image, and likeness. Because see, we have now through a partnership, we get to show you his name. We get to show you his likeness. We get to show you his image. We get to do some marketing with him. Y'all gonna see these young brothers get on this show. Because y'all been hearing me talk for 4 years. We got some creative stuff that we're gonna do with our ambassadors this year, man. Yes, indeed. Hey, mama, how you doing, man? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. But yeah. We're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun. What do y'all think about some of these ambassadors coming on this thing, hosting these live streams? I'll still be on here to support them because they don't go left. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I think this is going to be the next chapter in the KC-1400 JSU Sports Live Chat, live show. But first up, man, from Jack State football program, we lead everything with football. I don't know any other way to be other than transparent. Listen, we love every sport at Jack State, but let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to share this story because, not really a story, but I got to say it this way because I was just learning about the new president of the Indiana Hoosiers, right? The new president of Indiana Hoosiers, a young lady, she took over, I think, in 2021. Now, y'all know Indiana wasn't no freaking, it's a basketball school. Bobby Knight and the Indiana Hoosiers, you know what I'm saying? Listen, they weren't no football school. But she came in and said, look, we need to be good in football. If you want things to change at your university, football is key. And she went about to say, listen, we got to hire the right coach. We got to put the right amount of talent and invest. We got to invest in this football program. And if we do that, it's going to turn around. And she proceeded to do that. This was a woman behind the success of Indiana. She went and hired Coach Signetti from JMU, right? Brought a bunch of players over from JMU because JMU had just had an 11-1 season. Brought them on over. And in 2 years, he went 11-2 and whatever, 16-0. I'm just saying, man, look, ain't nobody never thought Indiana would have won no national championship. But, in the era of NIL, that team was full of 3 stars, man. Wasn't no 5 stars on that roster, but it was just guys that wanted to buy into a program. And that's what this KC-1400 support of Jackson State football is all about. It's helping the university and the football program be able to, hammer home that. Listen, there was some things that just wasn't quite right in 25. Y'all saw how it played out. You see what I'm saying? Team, but I really think coaches have hit a home run with this roster, the way it's been made and the way it's been constructed, the personalities. I think we got leadership in the room now, right? I really do. A lot of great personalities. You got a ton of guys in the room that want to be at Jackson State. Love everybody that was on that roster. Love them. But here's the reality of today's game, baby. If you don't want to be a JSU Tiger, man, find somewhere else to go because this is our NFL. I don't feel like no school is greater than Jackson State. I just feel like they got more money than we got. It's just that simple. Man, you give us LSU or Ole Miss, or give us Southern Miss money and watch us run circles around some of these schools. I'm just telling y'all. That's just how it goes. So y'all know I feel it. I believe this because I live this thing now. If ever in doubt, just don't forget what I say. Just watch what I do. Because if you pay attention to what I do, you'll know what I feel and what I believe. And you can't tell Ken Clark that Jackson State ain't the Princeton of institutions. Now, I know we got some issues over there. I know we got some things we got to clean up. But do y'all know that a lot of the issues we have is because the people that really run Jackson State, have a hand to play in why some of the dysfunction is there. Resources lead to opportunity. Listen, if you go up to Ole Miss and ask them how many academic advisors they got, go up there and tell me how many folks they got answering phones. We complain about everything that ain't right, but you got to understand the reason we running on skeleton crew most of the time because we ain't giving the resources. We're not giving it's not a fair shake, and we got two hands high behind our back, and boy, we around there. We done made a dance out of it, man. We done made it look sexy. We done made it look good. And we got folks around here thinking that you think we finna tuck our tail because a few players decide they don't want to be there? Listen, we gonna love them anyway. That's not cap. That's not cap. And it's not a shot at them. This is business. That's a mindset change. I'm gonna tell y'all what Coach Taylor told the football player. He said, listen, I saw the fans out there squirming. I saw the fans out there panicking. He said, man, we was chilling. Coach Taylor and them just been sitting back watching the show because he already knew what they were working on. And this is what he said. He said this to the football player. Man, this operate, Coach O told him, look, man, this ain't run by no bunch of suckers, man. The Jackson State football is not operating and run by no bunch of suckers, man. No scrub coaches that just don't get it. Now, they don't do all that. Listen, our coach don't be out there doing all that yibbing and yabbing like Suge Jackson be doing that. Now, he won. You ain't gonna see our coach getting no spats and going back and forth and leaving no quotes. And now he dropped they don't know. You know what I'm saying? We like that. He'll say a few things every now and again. But the reality of the matter is, and I'm still talking about the ambassadors. Man, this is, look, man, the only thing that they got over us is this. And I ain't speaking just for Jackson State. I'm talking every HBCU. Man, I'm going to tell y'all what we told them. The culture ain't for sale. We were just talking to a kid yesterday and his family. And wait till that news drop. Well, we got a big fish that's on the line now. I'm telling you, not on the line. He done got off the line. He done got in the bucket. He done went on back to the house. We got him in the bag, right? That news coming soon. Don't worry, you hold your horses. We're going to shake the swag up when that news drop too. Man, we ain't playing with these folks. Y'all want to crap on our name? No, we can say some things. They had SEC school calling for this young man. Yeah, trying to poach our QB. No, man, we got something to fight with. Take pride in it. Because y'all know damn well if y'all decided, Jared Lockhart in the portal. Oh, Lord, we ain't got no quarterback. Oh, what is we going to do? Yeah, you happy he's still a Tiger, right? I know you're happy he's still a Tiger. In the Porter era, young freshman, 6'5.5", 6'6". Charlotte, North Carolina. I see Bernardo. What's up, baby? You see what I'm saying? Man, them folks would hit the panic button. But there's some folks working behind the scenes. You ain't going to see everything. But I'm just telling you. Just saying. Now, you ain't going to get no announcement on everything, but some stuff just happen. Now, granted, great support system. I'm not saying that it's that way because of no collective. I'm saying everything all-inclusive with the family having a desire to be a part, to be here, wanting to be at Jackson State. Man, you love that, man. I just love it's just the conversation is just so much more easier. We've had so many conversations. We got a lot of conversations with a lot of kids. They'll say things, they'll talk like they want to do this thing, but they always feel like something else better. Man, I'm sorry, bro. I am not entertaining, not from a parent, not from a kid, not from a coach, not from an outsider, not from a hater. You gonna waste your breath trying to tell me that something else is better than what we got going on. No, man. No, man. Y'all's mama done spoke. Come on now. You have a hard time trying to convince me that something else better than our stuff. I'm going to say it to you again. The stuff we complain about is the way that it is because they won't give us what they owe us. If you ever give us what we're supposed to get. And they do it on purpose, and we still make it look good. We still make it look good. We're going to continue to do the same thing. But this is how we overcome some of this stuff, man. How do we overcome some of this stuff and not get into the woe is me mentality, right? The way we overcome some of this stuff is we come together. This is what those who have intention to hold us back, because I don't want to hear no crap about folks ain't trying to hold us back. This is documented for eons, okay? It's documented for eons. So let me say this. What they don't expect is for us to go against the grain. What is the grain? The grain is African-American community is a divided community. They don't really collaborate collectively long enough to be effective. So we render ourselves non-effective as a real threat to certain things. The mere fact that this logo exists and we got over 500 supporters, it's a very small microcosm of the very thing that they don't expect us to do. I'm gonna let you think about that for a minute. They're not gonna unify. We can change the laws and we don't have to worry about them because they're not gonna unify. But I'm just challenging Jackson State and Tiger Nation to get active. I don't know what else we need to say. I don't know what it's going to take. Some people, no matter what you say, they're never going to support their own stuff. But they got all the smoke for it when things ain't right. Those are the types of people I just refuse to talk to in 2026 and beyond. I'm not finna listen to it. Man, if you trying to stop me to complain about something and you ain't trying to be no solution, please, man, leave me alone. I'm gonna walk out. Hey, man. Hey, good to see you, brother. And I'm out your way. I ain't got time for it. We got too much work to do, man. I do not have time to waste and listen to a bunch of complaints about things that we can change. This collective is living proof. This ain't about just paying no players. This is about a community deciding that we ain't gonna do and be what those who don't expect us to do and be a certain way. And we're gonna go the opposite way, and we're gonna unify, and we're gonna collaborate, and we're gonna come together collectively, and we're gonna be able to participate in some capacity. Now, I don't even pay attention to the people in the SWAC because I'm gonna just be quite frankly. Can I cuss one time? No, I ain't gonna do it because I'm trying to be better. But them folk can't F with us, man. Y'all can't touch us. I don't care how many shots you take. I don't care how many shots you take. It ain't effective, bro. It ain't stopping nothing. Matter of fact, I hope you do say some more stuff because that's what really works us up. We feed off that type of energy. Folks out here thinking that certain people can't, that man, can't nobody we absolutely can do everything that y'all think that nobody in the SWAC can do. And some other schools can too. But they're going to be limited in what they can do. We're a little different. We're going to show y'all that. We already showing y'all that. That's how you get 25 commitments out of 28 visits. 26 out of 29. Man, I can't wait till that news come out. That's going to be huge, man. It's going to be huge, man. All I'm going to tell y'all is, man, listen, I listen, if we play games on paper, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna leave that alone. I just think this defense is gonna be ridiculous this year. I think it's gonna be ridiculous this year. It's gonna be, as a matter of fact, I know it will be. Man, the one thing I love about this team is that we do not have to carry the burden of winning the national championship previously. We get to carry the burden of disrespect. We lost on our home field. Folks pissed on our grave. They tried to bury us. They thought we were finished. And we're going to use that as motivation all year long. Every single practice, every single meeting, every single deal, every single donation, every single event, every single show is going to be used as motivation to not just beat y'all in 2026. I want to annihilate everybody that we step on the field with. I want to annihilate them. So thank you for the extra motivation for me to go harder. What's up, Landon? All right. First up, QB1. It's our guy, man, Jared Lockhart. Jared Lockhart, man. Some things that we challenged him with that we know he's going to answer the call to. Leadership, character. You know what I'm saying? Run this thing. Grow. Get in that film room. I mean, hey, look, he's hard-working brother. You know what I'm saying? Hard-working brother. Come from hard-working family. Brothers on this team now. Accountability. Man, I love this thing, man. Hey, man, next up, man, we're going to introduce the next two. Y'all know who he is, my guy. Welcome back, Cam Salas, man. We're so excited to get Cam back. Let me tell y'all something, man. Cam had opportunities. Quay did as well. Y'all saw to get both of these brothers back. Let me talk about Cam real quick, man. Cam Salas, man, I feel was our best returning defender. And to lose Cam, it hurt when I saw Cam go into the portal. It hurt bad, man. It really did. And some players, you'd be like, you know what? It's okay. We're going to be all right. But when Salas hit that portal, I'm like, damn. I was like, man, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hop on the phone. Like, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it work. It just wasn't coming. So you just work it. You work it and you be patient and you just kind of wait and see it. And then things kind of work themselves out and you be ready to rock and roll. See, the thing is, you got to be ready to move when the opportunity presents itself. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, this brother had real opportunities to go. He had several offers at other FBS schools. Don't think for one second that the reason Cam Salas came back to Jack State was because he had nothing. He could have went to the Coastals. No disrespect to Coastal Carolina, but I'm sorry, bro. Shout out to, I know Mason with the Coastal, but I just, that don't make sense to me. But anyway, they got pretty water over there, but ain't nobody think about no Coastal. But anyway, and I ain't hating on them. I'm just saying, maybe they'll be like JMU. Maybe they get in the playoffs next year. They got a good one. But what I'm saying is, in relation to Jackson State, think about Jackson State and all that come with Jackson State, the followers, the fans, everything that come with it, and you think about that's cool. Give me the money that they got. You will never think about them ever again. I'm just telling you, it just never, you never will. All right. So with that being said, Cam Salas had opportunity. Nice gowns. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, but here's the thing. We had a great conversation, man, and you be very transparent with these young brothers, man, and understand that they're navigating a new space. And you got agents out here, man, that could, and we're gonna talk about that tonight too. We stepping on toes tonight, man. I don't answer to nobody when it comes to that's a good Lord, but when it comes to that, I ain't gotta be save face. But at the same time, when it comes to this brother here, man, just having him in a Jack State Tiger uniform makes Jack State defense that much more formidable. You understand what I'm saying? The captain of the defense, in my opinion, hard striker, best tackler, more arguably between him and Melo, depends on which day, hardest hitting joker, him, Melo, and Corey. Some of the best tacklers we have on the team. But Cam, just like a heat-seeking missile, man, was always, just emphatic. But I feel like he got another gear. He got another level to get to. And the biggest thing for Cam was, hey, man, let's get that degree. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Let's finish what we started. You know what I mean? And we'll revisit this thing in a year. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it do what it do. But we're blessed to have him back. We're blessed to be able to have him in a uniform and be transparent about that, man. I'm so excited for Brother Salas. He knows how I feel. He knows what our partnership look like. We got an elevated partnership this year. We're excited to be able to have him represent the brand. And I just leave it at that for now, man. We probably gonna get all of them on. But I'll say this: real, like, real six-figure opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We had to sweeten that thing up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, for it to make sense. You can get, because see, at some of these other schools, they can pay you a six-figure opportunity to go be paid depth. You want to be paid depth, or you want to be the man on the field? It matters. Oh, it matters. Oh, yes, it do. You got to get some guys. Now it's coming down to guys that got reps. I saw Nick Saban just having a conversation about, you want a guy that got real, genuine game footage and snaps and film, or you want some guy that's built off a bunch of stars that was based off some camp that they went to. They ain't got no snaps now. They ain't played no snaps. They done win FBS. They done been a practice player for 2-3 years, getting the NIL money too, getting $4,000-$5,000 a month, and you ain't seen now snap outside of practice, right? Or do you want to get on that field? Right? It's about what makes sense. Now, no two situations are the same. Every player is on their own path. You can't take your path and compare it to another player's path. And that's what I love about this thing. So this is what works for Cam in 2026. And he's going to be the best version of himself, man. I'm telling you, he's going to be the best version of himself. 2 years of football to go in college. You know what I'm saying? Got an opportunity to finish and get that degree. Forever tied to Jack State. You know what I'm saying? And let's go get another natty. Let's go get one, right? My thing is this. If you're going to go up, hell, let them poach you. See, people don't want, I'm real with these kids, man. I'm not finna sit up here and sugarcoat this and act like folks ain't going to really look at every opportunity they're going to look at. That ain't even realistic. My thought process is this. If you're going to go up, let them poach you. They got to come get you, though. So you have somewhere to go. Don't be out there dancing around in this portal with all these man. The portal like jumping in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, man. You might get a boat, and you might sink and drown. You get what I'm saying? So again, that's just how they go. But if you're gonna go up, dominate, leave no doubt. That way you have more opportunities. Real opportunities, big bag, right? As those opportunities are there. Just a matter how you do it. But happy to have 15 back on defense. Next up, Quay Davis, man. I know we talk about Jeremiah all the time. We saw Quay's agent put some stuff out there, right? All that broken down, Brother Jimmy. All that broken down. So how this works, this is how this works. I'm going to give y'all a real scenario. They say, hey, man, he offered me $100,000. Depends on what school you're going to. All right, let's break that $100,000 down. So, all right, somebody take your calculator out. Let's say you go to this school, they tuition for the semester, $30,000. That $100,000 is a financial statement. This is a financial agreement that inclusive of scholarship, housing, room and board, books, all that stuff got to come out of that money. So they say, oh man, you get $250,000. Now some folks are getting all of that and then an extra $250,000. Like I'm not stupid on that. I'm just saying, but not everyone is getting those opportunities. So when they say, hey man, it's going to be $100K and it's a financial offer, financial statement, right? You got a scholarship, there's $100,000 offer, all that's inclusive. So you take your tuition out. Housing got to come out of that. Books got to come out of that. When you subtract all of that, you might be left with 50. Then you got to take your agent fee. Oh, my, yeah, whoa. Don't forget. And then you got some sharks out there right now. Standard agent fee in the NFL is 3%. And those dudes got to be certified. You got some agents out here that straight up messing these kids up because they don't know what they're doing. They going in, they highballing because they trying to get max dollars, which I understand. It's capitalistic society. But what happens when you go in there and oversell a kid in a school back off and he ain't got no backup plan? You done pulled this kid from his previous school, left a scholarship opportunity on his table. You walk away from that. Then you walk into another situation and ain't nothing else. Now you got to settle or you got to try to go crawl your way back to your previous school and hope they take you back. That's a reality. That's what's happening, folks. See, everybody talk about the portal. Everybody can jump in the portal, but not everybody. It ain't no fair well for everybody. If you get out the portal early, that don't mean just because you jumped on that team that team still ain't gonna recruit. They'll bring you in and bring 3 more of you right behind that because they got the money. They can do that. Now you don't went from being, hey man, I'm in the 2 deep. Now you're 4th string, but you're getting your bag though. You must have forgot that you had teammates the previous year that left FBS schools that was getting a little bag that wasn't playing. And all you did was, y'all remember that article that DCORC put out? All you did was swap places. You went from being a starter at the FCS level to being paid depth. And we ain't gonna hit nothing else from you no more now. You might get 12, you might get 10, 12 snaps. Rendered useless, insignificant, and long gone and forgot about. That's how that works. Now I hope you're that guy. I hope you go where you're trying to go and be that guy, get on the field and dominate. That's what we're hoping for. So we can say, woohoo, there go our guy, man. He dominating at the next level. But we're going to do a show where we're going to break down and we're going to show you all the players that was killing it at the SWAC, went to the next, SWAC, MEAC, whoever, went to the next level, and we're going to compare the results. We're going to compare the results. That's what we're going to do. And then my next question is going to be, how many of those kids that left FCS, went FBS, and then went on to the NFL? Because I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you that there is a better percentage. All right, I'm going to mess y'all up with this one. Listen, James Houston. James, the problem Houston. James, don't stone me for this, but he probably would tell you now. If James Houston was a 4-year player at Florida University of Florida, Gators, he was a linebacker. He was a stand-up linebacker. Played in the SEC championship game, Florida versus Alabama. You don't believe me? Go look up Florida versus Alabama in 2021 or 2020 or whatever year that was. James Houston come to us the following July. He played 4 years with JSU. He played 4 years with Florida. If James Houston don't transfer from Florida, he's not in the NFL right now. That's right, I said it. And I stand on that. Y'all remember the documentary Prime did? He was fighting tooth and nail. I'm a linebacker. They were like, son, if you was like that, you wouldn't be here. You got the ability to bend. You got an ability to bend that can make you millions. James Houston is he playing on the Cowboys. I know y'all don't like the Cowboys. Number 53, leading the team in sacks, still playing in the NFL because of the skill set that our previous coach, Coach Deion Sanders, and Coach what was the D-line coach? I forgot his name. But anyway, that's not that point. The point that I'm making is that young brother who was a reserve player, he played for Florida, but he was in a reserve role. He wasn't getting those type of snaps. Transferred down, became a star in the SWAC. 16 and a half sacks. You see what I'm saying? 27 tackles for loss. 40-some tackles. 7 forced fumbles. That's right. Go look at the stats. That year, him and Isaiah Land won SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. I think Isaiah Land is still on somebody's roster right now, still getting a paycheck coming out of SWAC. Y'all see Jacoby Durant balled out against Jackson State in the Celebration Bowl. Sacked Shador. I think he picked him off, had a hell of a game. Played all 4 seasons for South Carolina State under Coach Buddy Pugh, and he's still playing for the Rams. Got drafted in that same draft. My question to you is, how many players that have left the FCS rank? I don't know. We're gonna get the data because we got to do a show about this, man. We're gonna do a show about this, and it's gonna take us a while. We're gonna walk that thing down. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of these kids got it twisted. You the man over here, and you getting it in. The Packers got a running back right now that was at the Legacy Bowl. What's his name? Manuel Wilson? We was at the Legacy Bowl when he was playing. The boy was at, what is it, Fort Valley State? So the running back Fort Valley State goes to the Legacy Bowl, gets the opportunity, still playing for the Packers today. Why? Because he was a productive player on the field. Get on the field. And that's what went into the decision of Brother Cam Silas. It did. And it helped to have a collective, because now you got something you can fight with. Now you got something you can negotiate with. Now you got something you can sit down and have a conversation about. That's why you should care about this thing. That's why you should take pride in this collective. That ain't Ken them thing. Get that out of your mind. Jackson State Tigers. It's D.I. Love. D.I. Love. Oh, is it D.I. Love? But I don't rock with that because I ain't getting no shine for it. See, some of this stuff, some of this type of investment, it ain't for you to get nothing back. It's for these kids to get the blessings, man. You can give anonymously. I don't give a damn. That's my one cuss word for tonight. I don't give a darn. You get what I'm saying? Zay Bolden. Come on now. Zay Bolden was at Florida State. Come on now. Marquise Bell, FAMU. I know we got a whole lot of them. I'm just using some names. The point I'm making is I'm gonna keep it back on JSU. But what I'm saying is we have examples of that. We talked about Jeremiah Williams being a legacy kid. Quay Davis is now that. Quay 6'8", 320, man, 325. 200 plus FCS players currently on NFL roster practice squad, 15 drafted in 2025. Come on, man, the numbers don't lie. You better get on the field. Now, this is for Aubrey Miller. Yep, this is for the support systems. This is for the families who's living through these kids. Some of these parents and some of these advisors, Robert McDermott, you got that right. Some of these folks are just, they just want to say, my boy's playing over here. Because they don't really feel like they don't feel proud if their kid is at the FCS school or the HBCU school. No, not that my kid over there knocking state. Man, my kid over there dominating the SWAC. I get it. I get what comes with that, but you want to get on the field. See, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to move on. A lot of these kids better understand you actually got an advantage by being at the FCS level on the field and playing and dominating. You get an All-American rating, and guess what? You got these big boys that staying at school. See, Dante Moore staying at Oregon just made an opportunity for some other quarterback to get drafted this year because Dante Moore was going to be the number 2 pick. He was going to be the number 2 pick this year going to the Jets. He said, nah, I'm good. Everybody thought Arch Manning was going to come out. Arch Manning stayed at Texas. Guess what? Y'all do realize that Arch Manning actually could stay at Texas another year. These kids do not have to be in a hurry at the Power 4 level to go to the NFL because they're getting a bag of money, man. They ain't got to be on them 24, 25-year-old jokers. But if you're at the FCS level and you can go play good ball and dominate and get developed and still get the right training and coaching, you got some of these kids that's working with the same trainers and coaches, come from the same areas, get on the field. And that's why, family, it's important for us to continue to pour into what we got because, listen, they've already identified Jackson State as a feeder program. I'm sorry, they have. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. What do you mean Cam and Quay staying? You better freaking believe it. The portal closed. They back, baby. Now join the collective so you'll know what's happening. Because if in fact you see this the beautiful thing about joining the collective. You don't have to wait to get on the show to know what's happening. You can just get in the collective chat and we're gonna talk to you about what's going on. Listen, if you are part of the collective and you're not a part of the conversation that we have on a consistent basis, look, we ain't breaking no news. We just talk collective. That's what we do. We talk NIL all day. Shoot me an email and I send you the link. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be active now. You cancel, I'm gonna cancel you out the chat. That's how that works. You stay active, you stay in the chat. Don't worry. At the end of the month, we're gonna go through. Let me see it. Okay, the person right here, this person, you ain't no more. That move you out the way. Ain't no spectators no more. Ain't no spectators. We don't allow spectators no more. No more spectators. You gotta get in the game for us, man. You ain't part of the collective, I don't want to talk. I don't mean it like that way. I'm just saying I ain't trying to listen to no complaints. I'll talk to you. We talk football or whatever, but I ain't trying to talk nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing. You know, we all about solutions. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to AD. Trust me, AD feel the same way. Man, ain't been wasting no time with nobody. You ain't giving the JSU. Man, we ain't trying to hear that. We got too many problems that we got to try to fix on our own to be worried about somebody. We're going to lose time with it. All right, back to Quay Davis. Quay Davis. Message goes out. Quay Davis is planning on entering the portal. That was his agent that did that. Of course. I understand how the game go. You say you the agent, you representing it, I'm going to put that out there. He's going to hit the portal. And we're going to put fillers out and see what happens. I don't know. I didn't really entertain whether none come of it or not. We just had a conversation we had a regular conversation about, man, opportunity to partner. Love to partner with you. Love for you to stay a part of the brand. Want you to be a Tiger. Simple as that. And guess what? Quay stayed down. Quay came to us from Louisville, Texas. Louisville High School out of Louisville, Texas as a true freshman. This is his 4th season. I know we talk about in an era where the transfer portal, he's 6'8", 325. Somebody say, well, maybe he didn't get the opportunity. Look, you can't teach 6'8". I don't give a darn what you say and how you try to do it. You can't teach 6'8". You can regulate the weight. But Quay know what his expectations are this year. Absolute domination. You see what I'm saying? It take everything, every struggle, every bad day, every bad meal, every missed meal, everything. You got to take all that stuff, man. You got to bottle it up and you got to eat it and chew it and you got to live that every day. This your bag year, brother. He know that. This is bag year. You want to be like Carson Vincent, get drafted in the 4th round out of Alabama A&M. Shout out to that brother. That brother was nasty. Look, that brother was so good, man, that listen, we was over there watching offensive line play. That's what we were doing. You got to be nasty. Yeah. I just told him, hey, listen, I told look. I told y'all some good stuff coming down the pipe, but we wait on the university around here to make them announcements. It's going to be some good stuff, man. I'm telling y'all, man. We just got to get past the little ice storm. It's going to be all right. But again, like I said, shout out to Quay. Man, we're happy to work for, and we talked about leadership, man. We expect these guys to be leaders. I want them to fight amongst each other for who's going to be the captain of the team. You get what I'm saying? I'm curious to see who's going to be that captain. Who's going to be that leader of the bunch? Towns Blue was that vote. He was the leader of the O-line room last year. Mason Barton walked out the door. Quay, this your O-line, baby. You got to step up and do it. And that's why we were excited to partner with him, man. Happy that he stayed a Tiger, man. And it shouldn't take you getting frustrated to get nasty. Get nasty every play. Every time they say, hut. You got to go test them. You got to go run through a joker face. That don't hold. Don't hold. Don't be standing up and then run past you neither. Put your hands on somebody. Block them, but don't hold it. But that's my guy, though, man. Love these kids, man, and happy and excited that we was able to partner with them, man. Moving right along. Next two. All right. Carmelo Jones, man. Let's talk about Carmelo Jones. Carmelo Jones, man. Transferred in from Baylor. I think he's going to be man, that linebacker room is going to be competitive. I can't freaking wait. I can't wait, man. Y'all got Coach Jones back there. Y'all know Coach Jones coaching linebackers. Man, come on, man. Wait. Let me tell y'all something. We love Reed. Ashley gone to Middle Tennessee. We wish him well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this brother right here, number 11, is a striker. Him and Cam, two hardest hitting brothers on the team. You know, Melo had an accident during the season, kind of messed him up a little bit, but slowed him down. But he back fully 100%, ready to rock and roll. Listen, man, he can come off the edge. He can do it. He's a very, very important piece to us, man, and stayed down with us, man. And we're so excited that he stayed part of the brand. He was part of that late bunch along with Jensen, who we're gonna talk about next, man. See him in his seconds. Yep, the inner system. This is critical, co-pilot. I'm glad you said that. This is more about trajectory and the expectations for what we expected to do in 2026. Y'all gonna see this young brother he gonna wreak havoc in this way. We bring in a Michael Gay, we bring in a Christian Aiken. Ooh, that linebacker one. We still got them young pup, Keith Babb. We still got Bass. I mean, we got Cam Evans. We got Lundy. Man, we got Jacory. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, man. Y'all know that linebacker room is my favorite room. It might be why we don't have a bunch of linebackers. I ain't gonna say nothing right now, but we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But Melo, man, we're excited to still have Melo a part of the brand. And we got nothing but huge expectations for Melo. Don't say a whole lot quiet. Just like I said, just a man. When he hits you, you feel that, man. That man hit hard, bro. And they said jiu-jitsu. You know what? We got to make a t-shirt, Jesse. We got to get a t-shirt, baby. I need to get that t-shirt, man. And you kicking that, you know. We're going to make a t-shirt out of that. I promise y'all we're going to make a t-shirt out of that. And it's going to be ready by Soul Bowl. I'm telling you. You're going to be ready by Soul Bowl. I'm telling y'all. Y'all mark my words on it. Merch pack, I need you. Yes, sir, man. But now, man, another young man that started as a freshman stayed with us. Jesse graduated, man. Could have hit the portal. Man. Decided, hey, man, listen, I'm going to finish what I started. Jesse came back. He got healthy this past season. Really just kind of used the season to get back in shape. And y'all saw, you know, Jerry used him a lot. And Jesse is still running 4. He let him tell he run a 4.3. I don't know if there's no 4.3 no more. It might be a 4.7 or something, 4.6. Maybe a 4.5, Jesse. You know, but nah, Jesse, man, that's my guy, man. Love Jesse, bro. He's been at Jack State since we saw him come in as a young man and come in as a boy, and he's grown into a young man. And listen, that tight end, I'm gonna say best tight end in the SWAC before the season even starts. I'm just tell you that right now. Jesse, I expect Jesse to be first team all SWAC, best tight end in the SWAC when the season's over. Barring no injury, no issues there. I can see being that safety blanket. No, he's not with us anymore. You know, Jesse Riley is our guy. Once Jesse Riley got on the field, he never looked back. You know what I'm saying? And we wish the other brother the best, you know, as he, Brother Landy, I think he's over at Rhode Island, I think he committed to. But wish him nothing but the best. But, man, we're super excited to have these 2 young brothers to represent the brand and stay with us. We added them in the latter part of the season. And as we communicated, hey, listen, this was the whole point of us signing them mid-football season was that we can keep them and not have them enter the portal. And that's one thing we're excited about. So having Melo stay with us, having Jensen stay with us, we're going to be a really good team with both of these young brothers on the field, man. But just jiu-jitsu, Jesse. Y'all know we're gonna have Jensen come on and do some live streams as well, man. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna do a players only. We'll mess around and do a players only live on this thing too, man. We got to make sure it's in accordance with, you know, their schedules and everything, and we'll keep that going, man. Jesse mom tweeted a thank you for the idea. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. We appreciate her, and we got it. You know, we're doing everything we can. Now I know. Listen, there's some others out there that came with us and that's been with us since they was freshmen. Amari Matthews, Kobe Paul, my guy. Like I said, we're gonna work our butts off to try to add more of those guys. Take care of those Tigers, man. That's the mode. And we may even do adopt a player type thing where you guys as fans could pour resources into the collective and we could do what we can to offer marketing opportunities for those Tigers that's been lifeless with us, man. So let's get that thing popping too. We'll talk about that more in the chat. Players only, man. You better have a say. Hey, let me say this. Travis, I am gonna be on the stream now. And I'm gonna make sure before they come on, we're gonna have a meeting. We will have a meeting. You know what I'm saying? We will have a meeting. Don't worry about it. Okay? Because at the same time, we are brand ambassadors, but that Jackson State block come first. You hear what I'm saying? Jackson State, you got your family on the back. You got that KC-1400 collective logo, man. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man. These brothers are gonna be something else, man. And with Aiken and Hargan and oh my gosh, man, don't get me to talk. I don't know what's gonna happen in that linebacker room, but I'm telling you right now, Jack State got the best linebacker room in the whole HBCU football. I don't know what they got in all the FCS, but I'm willing to put my money on them. But I know they got to go produce and they got to go make some shake though. Some of the team members that the party will be singing Jamal Robertson, Mr. U, Miss. No. We wish them nothing but the best, man. Keep it, like you said, keep it classy. We're going to keep it classy and fun. The objective for the players only is for you guys to really get to know the players and personalities, man. A lot of times, see, like Melo, you see his photo, you see the face mask. You don't really see these guys' face that often. Most of y'all don't really know what they look like. But see, this is why the marketing piece matters. Now you get used to that face. You follow them on social media. and then you learn the personality. You hear what they sound like. You learn something about them. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna moderate that. Don't worry, because if I'm gonna be popping up like a big, hey man, hey, don't do that. Don't do that now. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go back to the background. Now we ain't gonna let that. Y'all gotta understand. we ain't getting in no trouble. You know what I mean? So we're gonna make sure we keep this thing on the up and up. But we want you guys to have access to these brand ambassadors, man, and get to know them. But the beautiful thing is we might just do a segment with just them, you know, for them to come on and just answer questions. And that'll be a lot of content. We may get started one ambassador at a time. Instead of doing just regular interviews, we'll bring them up, have them come on, and then, like I said, a quick 10 minutes or however long it might be, you know, we go from there. But the last two that we introduced today, the last two, KJ Chisholm, we got KJ back, another high school kid. See, look, there was some rumblings today about a coach that talking about I got to say this, the young man that quoted him did kind of misconstrue his quote. He said, you ain't gonna, you know, you're not gonna have a lot of success with a bunch of 18-year-olds, meaning like you don't want a predominant roster full of nothing but freshmen. But yet at the same time, it also, you open yourself up for criticism when you say stuff like that, because you basically endorsing the portal and saying this is the route we're gonna go. And you can say that when you have some success, but long term, I'm gonna just tell you like this right here. Prairie View, and I'm not saying, you know, it is what it is, and I'm pretty sure they're good with it. The problem with the strategy is for them is whenever he leaves, that model walks out the door with him. So what I'm saying is if you don't really have a ton of high school talent that gives you a floor and you got a bunch of portal guys and a lot of older guys, your roster doesn't have balance to it. And then when the coach leaves, you're stuck with a big old void, and a new coach got to come in and try to reset the program. But you know, it is what it is. That's why it is what it is. So however they do it, but again, KJ Chisholm, another high school kid that come to us out of South Kakalaki, and going into his junior year with us, mulled over the portal a little bit. Could have jumped in the portal. If you guys remember, KJ had a lot of opportunities, man, when he first come out of high school. One of those diamond in the rough kids. The expectation for him, get bigger this year, get faster, get stronger, get more technique savvy as he continues to do each and every year. Didn't have the best SWAC championship, but listen, hey, he's he was really good for us all year long. You know what I'm saying? And the reality of the matter is that we partnered with him at the end of the season, and we wanted to extend that. And we're excited to have KJ represent the brand. Don't say a whole lot of nothing. He just go out there and do that work. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to continue to partner with KJ. And definitely last but not least, man, Joe, where's Jonas Fortillion, right? Jonas could have made an attempt to come return back last season, but it just wasn't smart for him to do so. And we're just super excited that Jonas could have hit the portal. He really could have. Matter of fact, the expectation was, you know, I think there was a lot of just skepticism, or not skepticism, but just, you know, that this young man got a lot of talent. And even if he didn't play much football in 2025, he had such a big year in 2024 in the Celebration Bowl on that stage, 6'5", big target, getting healthy, chose to stay down. And we just decided to still have Jonas Fortillion in the program. Another high school kid, scheduled to graduate very soon, came in under prime and redshirted under prime first year. This should be graduation year for him. and we're super excited to have him back. So the objective is to get all these kids graduate from JSU. We continue to grow our alumni pool, and while at the same time developing top-tier talent. These are all high school guys that we brought in. When you go back to these guys that we're talking about, right? Jared Lockhart coming out of high school. You got Quay Davis coming out of high school that's been developed throughout the program. Cam Salas transferred in from Kansas State, but Carmelo Jones transferring in from Baylor, 2 Big 12 teams. But everyone else are high school kids that stayed and got developed throughout the program. Jency Riley, KJ Chisholm, Jonas Fortillion. This goes on and on. We got a ton, like I said, Kobe Paul, Nate Blunt. You got Amari Matthews. You got all these kids that are coming in. We recruit the high school ranks very well, and we're going to have a really good high school recruiting class this year. and next year. So again, the reality of he said Quay been here, man. You late, bro. What do you mean you been here? You just getting in the building, man. You're gonna have to rewind, and you need to pause and rewind and then go back and then get caught up with it. But no, man, we're excited that we were able to introduce our 7 ambassadors. We got an 8th, but we're gonna wait on that 8th. We're gonna wait on that 8th. We're gonna wait on that 8th. And then we have a whole another group of ambassadors that we're gonna that are first-time ambassadors with the program. You know what I'm saying? And we can't wait. We'll get started to reveal them in February. But we wanted to get the returning guys out of the way first, and then we'll add that other one, last of the Mohicans, for the return guys, just for this January set. And but again, family, we got 706 people watching right now. Listen, click that link in the chat if you haven't signed up. Des Moultrie, one-on-one and stay. Des Moultrie, working over in Colorado right now, 4 or 5 years. He was with us for 5 years. He got his degree, multiple degrees, I want to say, and did very well for us, man. Love Des, love Amari, love Kobe, all those guys that have come in and stayed with us. Ziggy, Quay's brothers with us, DQ, man, you name it. Mason was one of those guys when Mason hit the portal. Like I said, a lot of guys, I could just go through most of those guys that are on the field. When you look at our wide receiver room, when you think about a Jonas, you think about a Kobe Paul, you think about the young man that's coming. I'm not going to mention the freshman coming in. You got Amarion, you got Jabari Jones, high school. And the beauty of it is you get some portal guys, you get some JUCO guys to help bridge that gap. Yes, he's still with us. Yes, he is, Miss Magruder. Absolutely. And I think he's going to be really good for us this year. And I can't wait to do an offensive and defensive breakdown. Crook, you taking those yeah, man, y'all got to stop entertaining people that didn't change classes when they was in school. Just leave that alone now. Stay in the same classroom the whole day. No disrespect, but just y'all got to stop entertaining them people. Leave them people alone. You know, because once we get adults and go out into society, we don't know who wore helmets and who stayed in the same class. Who we don't know. We just go to. They be in the grocery store. They be at the service station. We just go about our regular day. But we don't know. We just have to avoid people. We watch the activity. We watch how they tweet, talk, and say things. Words don't make sense. Sentences don't come together. All that stuff. It just y'all gotta see that stuff and be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I gotta leave that alone, man. Some weird obsession with me for some reason. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm telling you, leave me alone. Just they keep that over there. I don't need no updates. I don't need to see nothing. I don't care. Don't matter. Don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I left Rough in the Swag when Prime became my coach. I'd never go back. I don't care about no swag beef. I don't care about none of that stuff. None of it. I ain't going. We talk about the Tigers and all that other stuff. But anyway, all right, enough of that right there, man. Listen, moving right along. Listen, I'm telling you what, man. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. We're gonna talk about this whatchamacallit and obsession, just obsessed, impressed, and touched. I'll leave them people alone, man. Listen, if you got something on your heart, man, you want to speak to it, you want to talk about these ambassadors, you want to talk about the fundraiser, you got any questions? We got another level to this thing. We got to go. We're an hour and a half, got about another 30 minutes left. Got a couple things I do want to touch on, man, and then I'm gonna be out your way in the next 40 minutes or so. Y'all gotta block that stuff, man. I don't got time for no toxicity, man. I ain't got time for that stuff. Not no more. Man, I ain't. If I'm in the same place as some of these people, man, I need to reevaluate where I'm at. Man, I ain't worried about them folk, man. At all, bro. I don't know why, Fred. I don't know them people. I ain't done nothing. I don't even know these people, man. They be watching me. I wish the heck I might watch the Joker. Man, I wish the heck I would get on the screen and watch somebody I say I don't like. Man, I got way too much time to do other things. Click the link. If it's on your mind, come on up. But anyway, We'll proceed. So one thing that's changing, that's coming down the pipe, even with NIL, right? So new law that's coming in play now that's on the docket for Mississippi. NIL in high school in the state. I think this is happening in the state of Georgia, Florida, maybe Tennessee. I don't know all the states, but I do know there are some states that specifically offer NIL for high school students. Man, this could be a game changer, y'all. Be a game changer. So again, NIL coming to Mississippi high schools. Listen, Mississippi don't be too far behind, but this is something to keep in mind. Listen, this NIL thing ain't going away. It's a money grab. You know what I mean? So, man, leave that dude alone, man. Y'all steady. Why do you? Man, let me just come on now. We ain't doing that. I just some stuff we gotta leave it alone. Let's leave it be. I ain't even some stuff I ain't even touching that. I'm gonna get all this up out of here. I'm like brother C. Lee, man. Straight dogs go home. You know, we ain't giving no time to no stray dogs, man. You know, that y'all, it's all the distractions. Stay focused, family. But nah, man, NIL coming to high schools, but it's a different thing, man. It's a different thing. But before we do that, let's talk about some basketball real quick. Link is open. If you got something on your mind, feel free to come up. Congratulations to the ladies. Listen, we had a really good weekend over the weekend for men's and women's basketball. Men's and women's basketball. Said I'm not arguing with glue eaters. Oh my gosh. Why did I just have a visual? When we used to put that, people used to put that glue all over their hand. We used to do that stuff, man, and peel it off your skin. And people used to eat that stuff, man. Yikes. Yikes. But congratulations, Coach Margaret, man. Got on track. We lost to Texas Southern, and we got back on track and beat Prairie View. We swept both Prairie View. I guess, all sports matter now. All sports matter. But congratulations to the ladies, Lady Tigers women's basketball program. We got a couple of SWAC leaders in SWAC, top 5 SWAC leaders in assists. You got Miss J5, Jaleel Cotton. She's averaging 3.5 assists per game. She's second in the conference. Shout out to her. Michaela Brown, 7.5 rebounds a game. Big body right in the middle of the paint, man. So keep up the good work, man. We keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. Listen, the roster looking a little different, but shout out to Cookie. Cookie got off in the game versus Prairie View. Got a chance to watch her. Had a really good game on Saturday. We hope the momentum continues and stays on track and keep it going, man. And we'll come back to the other stuff. But the men are in a nice little groove right now. Nice little groove. We beat Prairie View 82-78 over the weekend, and we turned around and we beat Texas Southern 94-89. Now listen, try to put a comment up there. Y'all be on the lookout 9 a.m. in the morning. It's gonna be some announcement made, and just be on the lookout for that. Just be on the lookout for that, man. We got some. I think we're gonna head to Florida and take the Florida route. I don't know how things may be affected with the travel or whatnot. Hopefully, it's not. But I think we'll take on Bethune-Cookman and Prairie View. Those are gonna be some tough games, especially for the men. The men, both FAMU and Bethune-Cookman are gonna be really tough outs. Bethune-Cookman heavy in NIL money. You know what I'm saying? They went heavy in NIL to build that roster up, and they got a lot of big time players on that roster. So, but I like our chances. For one reason only, and not just him alone, but Deshaun Ruffin. We got the best player in the conference on our team. Another impact player of the week. He just eclipsed 1,000 career points the other day. Super duper proud. Man, I needed McKay last night again. But no, man, Deshaun has been balling, man. Getting assists up. It's been great, man. You know what I'm saying? How do you upgrade to gold? Simply, so for those who want to upgrade to gold, cancel the subscription that you already have and just sign up for a new gold. That's all you do. Just go sign up for gold and then cancel your other subscription. The site that we use doesn't allow you to upgrade from the subscription that you have. You have to cancel that subscription and you have to sign up with a new subscription. Did we get a new strength and conditioning coach? Yes, we did. He started on Tuesday. Won't introduce any of that until the school put it out. Once the school put it out, we'll talk about it. But he's at work. He's on the job. And he's already hit the ground running, baby. You know what I'm saying? Love Coach Beef. Wish him nothing but the best. We got a new strength coach. Won't drop any names just yet because I don't have the name right in front of me. But just know that he's in, and we got a really good one too. You know, a really good one. Got a lot of experience, man. And I think we're gonna really do really well in that area. So we're in good hands. We're in good hands. Coach made a great coaches that we made a great hire. I'll just say that. We made a really good hire, and I think we're gonna be just fine in that area. Very much so in there. I'm training my 13-year-old son as we speak. Hey man, get that NIL deal, man. Hey, listen, while we at it, man, baseball dropped the baseball schedule. So February 13th, we kick off the season versus Prairie View. It'll be in Pearl. And then we got Alabama A&M following that up that Saturday. I think that's Saturday, February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. And then that Sunday, we have Alcorn State in Pearl. So 3 nights, 3 days, 3 different teams. And then we head over to Ole Miss. We follow that up with the Andre Dawson Classic over in Vero Beach, Florida. We take on Texas Southern. We take on Yale. We take on Grambling. Then we got Tougaloo, UNC Asheville. Ends up in the month of February. So a pretty action-packed schedule. Again, New Orleans, Seattle, Nichols, Texas Southern, Mississippi State, Prairie View, New Orleans, Bethune-Cookman, Grambling, Tougaloo, Florida A&M, Alabama State, Nichols, Alabama A&M, Alcorn State, Southern Mississippi Valley, Arkansas Pine Bluff SWAC Championship. That's the way the schedule works. 2 words, Asafa Jones, Tyree Reed. Tyree Reed is another one of our brand ambassadors for baseball. Shout out to Tyree. Expecting big things out of Tyree this year, y'all. Big things in Safa, man. 2 big-time players. Man, big-time players. So, all right. How much time we got left? We got another 25 minutes. Bowling, right? We got the #1 women's bowling team, too. Man, they kicked butt over the weekend. They had a clean sweep, did their thing. I was talking to Miss Dom, our equipment manager. She got a chance to go travel with them. I think they was over in the Houston area, and they dominated over the weekend, man. So shout out to the bowling team. Not only do we have the smartest bowling team in the country, but we have the best bowling team in all of the SWAC. So looking forward to hopefully win the SWAC championship with those ladies. They off to a really good start, man. So keep that up. I need to go over there and watch them so I can get some pointers, man. I want to learn how to really bowl real good. How many of y'all know how to bowl real good? Man. All right. Congratulations. Jughead, man. We got Jimmy Smith finally, man. Jimmy Smith, man. Now, Jimmy, you gotta put some respect on Jimmy Smith's name, man. Jimmy Smith should have been in this. He should not only should he have been in the HBCU Hall of Fame already, but we're happy that he's in the Black College Football Hall of Fame. He's inducted in the class of 2026. He will go into Canton, Ohio Black College Football Hall of Fame the weekend that we play. Never mind. Schedule ain't out yet. Never mind. I almost let that slip. Nevertheless, so yeah, congratulations to Jimmy Smith. Proud of him. He should be in the NFL Hall of Fame. He should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, man. He really should be. But they got a class of 6 going into the Hall of Fame this year, led by contributor Steve Weiss. We got Tyrone Poole from Fort Valley State. We got Nick Collins from Bethune-Cookman. You got Coach Rudy Hubbard, Florida A&M. And you got Coach Eddie Robinson Jr., linebacker, Alabama State, going into the the HBCU Hall of Fame. And then, of course, Jimmy Smith, Jackson State wide receiver. Hey, that's right. That's right, Miss Sherelle. I almost let that thing just slip. Put it back in my mouth. Just talking all casually. Where did beef land? I have no clue. Don't know. You have to hit him up and find out. Ain't no way we would know that. Unless he's just, anyway. Best player in the state of Mississippi. I hope they give it to him at the end of the year. He should get it. He really should get it. But congratulations to Jimmy Smith, man. This is good. I'm happy for Jimmy, man. We really need to get behind Jimmy and do whatever we need to do to push Jimmy Smith and Harold Jackson, 00 Soul. Both of them should be in the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really feel like they try to hold HBCUs at 4. They don't want to ever let nobody get more than 4. They don't ever want anything. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to him, Miss Susie. Just hang tight. We're working through some things. So just stay right there with that. We'll come back later. But nothing happened. So anyway, class of 2026, man. there you have it. Congratulations to Jimmy Smith. Proud of you, Jimmy. We had Jimmy on the show. We had to get him back on the show, man. Whenever you get into the Hall of Fame, and we'll give him some airtime, man. Let's come on in here and there you go. That's right. Nate on campus, man. I can't wait to purchase season tickets on 2/1/26. There you go. Yeah, get the early bird tickets. He should definitely be in the Pro Football Hall. Without question, got better stats than Michael Irvin. But nevertheless, anyway, let's move right along. All right, man. This is what it come down to. The reveal. So let's break this down. Tiger fans, get ready for these 2026 football recruit reveal. Join us on February the 4th at M-Bar Jackson as we officially reveal the 2026 football recruiting class. You can meet and greet with head coach T.C. Taylor, the Jack State football staff, and get your 2026 schedule posters. We'll be having giveaways, a silent auction, and so much more. Visit gojsutigers.com/recruitreveal26 or scan the QR code to purchase tickets. Listen, how do you scan the QR code? Listen, if you're watching this show, just go to the social media page. It's online. But if you're watching this on your TV, just press pause, put your phone up to the TV, and scan it with your phone. And then it should allow you, it should take you to a link. But this is the reveal. So listen, the Champagne Circle reserve seating for 4, it's gonna be $300. Guard the Yard reserve seating for 1, it's $100. General admission, $50, no seating guaranteed. M-Bar Jackson, y'all know where M-Bar is at. It's gonna be Wednesday, February the 4th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Plan on being present and do the show right after that, right here on the live stream, and we'll be ready for that. But no, man, so mark your calendars. Plan on being present if you will. If not, we'll see you at 9 o'clock on the live show. That's what we. But M-Bar Jackson, I would say the great reveal, but the reveal 2026. Transfer portal. I think the latest updates we had, of course, Mod went to Syracuse, and Travis went to Purdue. I did say I want to talk about Bam a little bit. I said that on Monday. So what happened was, what had happened was that I think Bam made an announcement that he was going to return. He was looking to return, and I think in the last second, decided that what, got an opportunity, I'm gonna go cash in on and take it, and he wound up signing with UTEP. So welcome to El Paso, Big Bam. So wish him nothing but the best. All is well. Probably should have stayed, didn't try to come back, because usually when you do that, you kind of have people grace you back in and then just to turn around and leave out the door again. But hey, man, wish him nothing but the best. That's the latest with the portal on that. Of course, Ashley, Middle Tennessee State, Mason Barton. I know we reported he was going to be meeting with Tennessee State. Meeting with Texas. I think he went on a Texas visit, went to Mississippi State or whatever. Wound up committing to Coastal Carolina. That's that. Did we get a new street? You must have just tuned in, Miss Peggy. But nah, man, we wish him nothing but the best. Of course, Isaiah's over there. He's over there. All right, let's talk about this real quick before we get ready to get up out of this joint, man. I got about 15 minutes to go, and I'll get out of your way. So this is what's happened, man. This portal thing, this one portal window was a new thing for college football this year, man. Portal, they said college football alerts, portal players are getting screwed by their agents. Let's talk about it. I mentioned in this earlier. There's reportedly been multiple players entering the portal that entered the portal, and then they realized they wanted to go back to their old team only to find out that their spot was already filled. Hot diggly dog. Here's the thing. Jump in the portal, you can forfeit scholarship dollars, you forfeit NIL opportunities, all that good stuff. That's just kind of how it goes. And you got to understand, by their agents, the reason why it's by their agencies is because a lot of these agents are the ones that shopping the players around. They're the ones that's encouraging the players to get into the portal. If you tell them that they got something for them and they, it don't pan out. Now, I'm not saying, listen, you usually hear the horror stories, but the success stories, it just kind of is what it is. They transfer and go to a new school and it's over with it. That's just what they do. That's how that goes. But when we're talking about the things that doesn't fare well, there are far more that fare poorly than they do that doesn't, because there was more players. At one point in time, you had over 11,000 players in the portal. Hell, it ain't that many opportunities. It ain't that many scholarship opportunities in the country that was available. So eventually somebody was you got D3 players and D2 players trying to go D1. And then you got FCS trying to go FBS. It's only so many spots. That's exactly right. Players getting screwed by people who are not really agents. You know what I'm saying? But the coaches are not going to wait on it. Well, you say you're going in the portal? Fine. Now guess what? That's a free scholarship. They finna go use that scholarship spot and go look for a player to replace that player that said they leaving. And keep in mind, at our level, we're the FCS. We don't have the kind of money that some of these schools, these big schools have. So if you're thinking about going up, there you go, Blue. That's exactly right. They're taking 15, 30% of the money. What's 30% of cost of attendance if they don't get an NIL deal? You see what I'm saying? It just so this is kind of that thing that's going to happen. I do feel like there's going to be some regulation that's going to come to this thing, because you're going to have to get some collective bargaining. You're going to have to get legislation involved with these agents that folks are going to have to be certified. There's going to have to be some real work done, so it ain't just some big major fall off. So pitchers are not players that this happened to. So basically what comes down is players are asking to return. Here's the problem. Many college football players are entering the portal and then they try to return to their team. The problem is their spots are taken in the meantime. You come back, don't really have that opportunity. That same opportunity ain't on the table no more. Some players it fares well. And then it's all about timing. You may have a player get in the portal when it first opens, and he comes back in the middle of the portal while the portal's still open. That's similar to what kind of Cam Salas did. Cam Salas in the portal, came back way before the portal closed. You get what I'm saying? So again, but this is what you got to consider when it comes to that, family. You may be getting in the portal trying to go to a school. So let's just say this, it's a trickle-down effect, right? Say, for instance, you got Oklahoma. Oklahoma got 3-4 players that enter the portal. They go to try to go somewhere else. Their coaches go try to recruit to replace them. What happens when the players that the coaches are recruiting aren't nearly on the caliber of the players that are leaving, but the players that are leaving didn't really get what they wanted, and they say, I think I want to stay at Oklahoma. And they say, hey, coach, I want to come back. And that coach say, hey, my new guy, I know we was talking to you, but my old guy trying to come back home. We've seen that in some relationships. Mama trying to come back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to start something new, and then, you get that, you want that old thing back. That old thing come back, and it's like, hey, I'm back. Now you got to work that out. If that coach felt like, man, I really didn't want to lose this player to begin with, and I can get my guy back who knows my system, who's already familiar with how I coach, we got a great relationship. Some coaches would rather work with that than to have to bring some new guy in, teach him his new way, teach him this, teach him that. And then, you kind of go from there. So now this new guy done jumped in the portal, and he was trying to go over here, and he made, now that all the spots done filled up because of the timing of this thing, now you ain't really got the time, because now you got to try to get in school, or else you're going to get stuck sitting out of school for the whole semester. You don't want that. So now I got to make a decision. And you mess around and make a decision. It's like, man, now, okay, man, I got to try to go back to my old school because, again, the timing of everything. And here's the thing. It's going to come down to the coach. I can tell you right now, our coach is not, he ain't pro portal like that. I'm not speaking for him. But he's like, look, the portal work both ways. You want to enter the portal? Cool. Wish you well. Right? Ken, question for you: if star athlete signed to JSU and KC-1400 signs him to a $250,000 a year deal, and his family agent says no spring practice period due to his injury risk, what happens now? This will be a trend soon. Well, first of all, we ain't gonna sign him then. That ain't gonna happen, bro. You know why you don't have to wait? The reason why that's not gonna work for us, EA, is because we'll just go get a player that can play it that we can bring in the spring. If we need a player in the spring, we're not going to invest that kind of money in something that we're going to get down the road. See, these other schools got that kind of money to play around with. We're not going to do that. That might be a thing. There will be some kids that we will get commitments from that won't come until the fall. But we're talking about $250,000 a year deal with, hey, man, no spring practice due to his injury risk. You know, I guess it's case by case. If you really want that player, maybe if you got the money, maybe you do decide to do it. I just think from my vantage point and kind of being in close proxy, I don't think we're going to invest that kind of money at our level, unless it's somebody that we really, 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 really wanted. And even then, that's it's just going to come down to the coach and the program they go to. That's a slippery slope, though, because then you'll start having a bunch of players that say, hey, man, I'm a big-time player, coach. I don't want to do spring. I just want to train. At what point does the coach say, my program, my way, you know? I think the coaches are going to set the precedent and say, hey, this is how I'm going to run it, and this is what it's going to be. Take it or leave it. That's the reality of that. And the reality of the matter is, bro, it's thousands of players available in the portal right now. Let's stop acting like the sky is falling if we lose one player. We can go get a player that's a greater caliber, because guess what? I'm going to tell y'all this right now. There's a lot of teams that's going to be better in the fall because they didn't jump into the portal that early, and there's going to be a bunch of kids that are going to be looking for a home. Don't forget, you still got May graduation for JUCO kids, high school kids, and you got grad transfers for college kids, like four-year school kids. So you got a lot of kids that's going to graduate in May that's going to be available to transfer and hit the portal. Y'all do realize grad transfers can jump in. They can leave whenever. They can leave whenever. They're not bound by that portal window like that. A grad can enroll in another school without necessarily having to hit the portal like that. He don't have to do that. That's for undergrad. So if a kid is at a school and he finished school in May and he graduates, that kid can now decide to go to a different school. But I'm saying there's going to be a ton of talent from the from the higher ranks that's going to be looking for a home. And some of those kids are going to drop. So you're going to start seeing some big names probably going to come to the SWAC or the MEAC. You'll be like, damn, how did they get them? Probably because he ain't had nowhere to go. And he know he got to get on the field. He want to play football this year. So I got to go somewhere and play. Or else I'm going to sit out a year. So this can fare very well for some of us on the FCS level. You get a couple of players that top tier players, they can be difference makers for your program. That can be the difference between Celebration Bowl or SWAC Championship, MEAC Championship. Did you already do? No, I did not. It's coming. We had paused it to give coach a little time to get situated. So I'm gonna say, man, hopefully next week. But it's gonna, it depends on how things go with this little ice storm. Hell, everybody might be at home Monday. You might need a little entertainment. But I don't know if the power gonna be working. Probably can't drive on the road, but we'll see how they go, man. I'm gonna talk to Coach Taylor probably tomorrow and just see when he want to come up, man. So but don't worry, he coming. I gotta get Coach O. We're gonna get all the coaches, get everybody. Coach Marshall, Coach Jones, everybody gotta come up. We got it's 2026, man. We gotta start all over. So that's where we at with it. But that's kind of where we are. Listen, man, we got look, breaking news, man. Y'all saw the video before the show started. Breaking news.
Led by head coach Christian Hudson from South Carolina. He's assisted by David Deacon, Andrew Quinlan, and David Gordon, all
Breaking news. The Sonic Boom of the South will be performing Saturday, February 21st. Yeoman Stadium, halftime. Sonic Boom, HBCU Legacy Bowl, Mardi Gras week. Come on, baby. Y'all, come on now. That ought to get you excited. Yeah, he said he already applied. Damn. You already applied, bro? I need to go and fill out for my damn credentials. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, bro. But yeah, man. Hey, man, it's good that they're gonna be Zulu. Yep, Zulu Part 2. They're gonna be at Zulu 2 on Tuesday. The Sonic Boom gonna be there. I don't know nothing about Andrew Body. We've heard all kind of things in relation to that. I hope he go back to Alabama State. That'd be good for the SWAC. I hope he do. Stay in the SWAC, man. Make SWAC football great again. That's right. I'm loading up with snacks tomorrow. So, what that for? Oh, yeah, he said snack. But now, man, we got 6 in the Legacy Bowl. Towns Blue, Jacoby and Morgan. Yep, they're going to be in the car, I think, Friday night, Thursday or Friday, one of them nights. Quincy Ivory, Jeremiah Williams, Denario Davenport, Reed Pulliam, man. So, listen, it's going to be a great time, man. Go ahead and get your season ticket. I mean, not your season ticket. Get your tickets for the HBCU Legacy Bowl. There we go. Here we go. Jay got it. Jay gonna have that band stuff. Zulu Parade on Tuesday, Day with the Boom at the Car Friday, then the Legacy Bowl on Saturday. That's gonna be great, man. 3 performances in 1 week. Hey, man, we kicking the year off just right, man. We kicking the year off just right, baby. Gots to love that. Gots to love it. So, man, I'm excited about seeing the Boom down there. I can't wait to get to the Nolans. It's gonna be a great time, man. I ain't never really done Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I've never really done that. Just haven't done it. It's a bucket list item. Done a whole lot of things in the NO, but I've never done that one. Listen, family. Hey, man. Again, like I said, that's pretty much the show for the night. That's what I had. I want to stick to the hard 2 hours. Don't want to go over that. Kind of try to keep it right around 2 hours. We'll be back on Friday night, man. Then it's crawfish. Ooh, don't get me started. Look, I had to get my heart. I got that reflux address, man. So I'm ready to get right now. I got that reflux gone, man. I got the meds, baby. I'm back. Yeah. But anyway, man. Hey, listen, we appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. As always, man. Be back on Friday, man. Back at it. And again, don't play around with this weather. Don't get you some water. You don't run no water. Get your generator, get you some candles, whatever you're going to need. Listen, if you're in Jackson, I can tell you right now, Saturday night, Sunday going to be terrible. If you ain't looked at the forecast, we get a chance to watch all those old cartoons. Man, let me tell you something. Look, I love them old cartoons, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, come on now. I love them, love them, love them, love them. But no, I'm saying this and I'm going to roll, y'all. Sunday going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. It's gonna start freezing rain. It's gonna drop into the 20s. If you're in the Dallas area, see, that's why I said I'm gonna have to sit down because, man, Dallas, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I'm talking about Dallas dropping into like the 11, 18 degrees, and we talking about with precipitation. They're gonna be extremely icy roads, man. So listen, if you're probably not gonna be able to go nowhere. If power go out, make sure you got batteries, make sure you got a generator, make sure you got everything you need, man, and make sure you get plenty of water, plenty of snacks, and just be safe, man. Again, if you got power, I'll come on and do a show. Y'all might as well come on up, talk to your boy, and we'll go from there, man. But again, appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Landon, what it do, baby? Signing off, man. Excited to introduce our next round of brand ambassadors. We're going to start in February, though. Starting in February. Shout out, man. Y'all go show love to them guys, man. And listen, click that link. Click the link. Click the link. The link's in the chat. Sign up, man. Go gold, baby. We need to get gold. We need 630 new gold members. We still got 700 looking at me. If everybody go get a gold membership, we'll be done right away today. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all, man. As always, I love. Go Tigers.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introducing me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State, and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State said one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC-1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team.
Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC-1400collective.com. VI Love, Go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Wait. Before I go any further, hey, if you haven't done so already, make sure you get some of that cat head vodka and get down with KC-1400. Hey, go over there and sponsor with them guys, man. Go ahead, pitch in. Tell a friend, tell them, come on, you get you some of that cat head. Hey, go support KC-1400, get you some of that cat head vodka for real.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you gotta get word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. DI love, go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.